Hey friends, I'm KaylaAnn from Wells County Public Library, and I'm going to do a quick talk about this excellent book I found in the Teen Zone. It is called Communication Skills for Teens, How to Listen, Express, and Connect for Success. Again, it's a nonfiction book, and it's down in the language arts section of the Teen Zone. And it talks about bunch of different things relating to communication and communication skills, and I don't think it all is necessarily only for teen ears. I think we all could use with brushing up on some of these skills and different things that they talk about in this book, but maybe not. I'm sure none of you need any help with communication skills, but if you do, or if you know somebody that might, this book talks about so many different things. It doesn't even feel like everything that they cover could even fit in this book. For example, they talk about phone calls, which is still a thing some people do, phone calls and leaving messages and proper etiquette for leaving messages for people. It talks about different degrees of awareness to have, so not only necessarily what you're talking about, but also being aware of where you are having this conversation. Is it an appropriate place for this sort of talk or this sort of communication? Also being aware of who you're with and, kind of watching them, body language. It talks about just different ways of communicating and navigating other people's hidden agendas and some of those kind of tricky conversations you may be in, as well as getting through conversations where someone is being vague, and how to work on clarification and how to appropriately kind of probe the other person for clarification. There are some excellent sections about criticism, which I know in my personal life, me and some of my friends sometimes don't always handle criticism well, or just don't really know how to react sometimes to criticism, as well as how to appropriately give criticism so that you're not offending others, and so that you're being clear but not harmful to the other person. There's an excellent section about being too aggressive or too passive, and how to not be aggressive and passive, and how to be a good assertive communicator, which I think was very beneficial for me, and I think could be beneficial for some people I know to read. So it's really good. There's so much helpful information. And then not only does it talk about your communication, but also your active listening, which I know is stuff I learned about time and time again, and it still never hurts to be reminded of how to properly be an active listener. It also talks about communicating with new people, beyond just general, generic small talk, like how to really get to know and really effectively communicate with someone new, someone you just met, new coworker, new student, those sorts of things. So like I said, there's so much helpful information, and it's really not that dry. They break it up in chunks, and they give excellent examples and practice scenarios, and it's just a great nonfiction book. So if you don't check out nonfiction too much, you should definitely check this out. It's quick. You can even skip to sections that you need to. Downstairs in Language Arts in the Teen Zone. Thanks.